Good, Rick, you?
Good. That ball come in?
It did.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
Not as good as you're going to be doing, right?
All right. Well, let's take a look at it.
All right, let's grab it.
Oh,
Here you
nice.
go, Ricky. Just like Christmas, I'll let you open it up.
Super. Oh, there she is. Nice. Woo! Nice. So this is what I've been shooting for a while. I'm gonna end up getting a new bow case. Probably buy a bow case for me at some point.
I'll definitely have to look into something.
I got
that's
two
gonna fit
releases. I got my backup release always,
that. Okay.
and then I just got done hammering a chamois in France for this thing. And then I haven't touched a bow since.
Well,
You guys are ridiculous set up in here. It's amazing.
I started my archery business part of it. You know, I had a great clientele. You do good work, you keep that clientele.
Yeah.
But my clients wouldn't let me. They just kept coming.
Yeah, it's like taxidermy. Once you find a good taxidermist.
Right. So, you know, it was working from home. You know, this one would call me up, that one would call me up. Ricky, I need you to do this. Ricky, I need you to do that. You know, and I'd have to tell them straight up, all right, well, you gotta get this, you gotta get that. You know, well, where do I get it? Well, go here, you order it from here, do this, do that. And, you know, it just eventually turned into about 2 years of doing that, and my wife's saying, why do you keep doing this? Let's, you know, we'll take the garage, we're going to convert the garage into a shop and start out small and get going for a couple of years. And
how many years you been doing this for?
All together, or just since I've been
since
here at
you
home?
moved here.
Since 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
It's 2019, so 7 years.
Yep.
Well, you're set up. You got enough inventory where you could move out of the garage and into a larger facility if you wanted to.
Well, that's it. You know, and when
you just need
when the bow season comes around, and you know that, you know, the repairs come in and everything else, I run out of room, and then I get a little short-tempered when I'm tripping over things.
That's tough. That's tough.
But you know, that's the goal that we've been working for, is, you know, making, you know, being successful, do it, and then, you know, put up a new building and have the indoor range and do everything right. You know, ins and outs of what we're looking at, and
indoor archery range inside it, all that stuff.
Right.
Now you start running tournaments and everything.
Right. When I was in Auburn, we had indoor range. We were shooting 3D 40 yards indoors. Yeah. So, you know, we really had a good thing going there.
Yeah. So what do you know about this says Evolve?
It's in the Evolve series of the PSE line.
So this is an Evoke.
Evoke. If you look at the limbs, it'll
Evoke 35.
And if you
so the difference between the Evolve and the Evoke?
New riser.
New riser.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your upgraded riser, newer generation Evolve cams on it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I was thinking about, because you were talking when you texted me about, you know, doing some youth stuff in the city and stuff like that, and if they had a place that was set up properly for you to be able to get youth involved, I was thinking it would be a good thing for you. I haven't been down there, but they do.
Like you're shooting what, 15 or 20 in here from the door to the target?
Yeah, I'm shooting what, 12. 12.
And then guys are in the summer. Are you shooting a range out here?
Yes.
So Four Seasons Archery has a range outside here that they're shooting beginning once the snow melts off. And
well, we had guys shooting it last week. It was what, 60 last Monday? They were out there shooting it.
Nice, there you go. And are you charging range fees when people come out and shoot?
When they're out there shooting the back stops, Michelle gets $5. And during the summer when we set up the 3D, then it's $12 for a round of 3D.
Nice. $12 for a round of 3D. Four Seasons Archery. Give the hall to Rick. It is fun watching a professional work on your bow. I'm telling you. Because you just know it's going to shoot really good.
You have to use that term loosely around here.
I'm excited. I've seen this Ultimate Easy at Cabela's. And
right.
This is
of course, Last Chance makes a lot of great presses. But I chose the Ultimate one because of crossbow applications also.
Right.
I do a lot of crossbow applications, and this one will go all the way down to do something like a 12-inch crossbow. So I can go all the way out to like a 44-inch axle bow, and all the way down to a 12-inch crossbow.
Nice.
And you stay away from the one with the electric motor in it, especially if you're doing crossbow work.
Yeah, folks, if you're looking for a bow shop that can do crossbows and compound bows, you heard it. He can do it. What do you charge when you stand outside and you're giving somebody a lesson?
$30 an hour.
Okay,
and
that's a good price.
And I do that typically. My wife will set that up on a Sunday.
You getting this?
When we're actually closed for business, because it's not fair for someone to pay $30 and have me keep getting pulled away.
Right. Yep.
What's Forrest Gump's mother say?
So now you come down just a little bit, barely. Yep.
Let's not shoot it this time.
Okay.
I just don't want it to slide, so what I'm going to do is, you got a full circumference there?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and let down and I'll tie that up.
It's weird.
That's okay.
It's got like
just,
this.
Just have a hold of it, because when it starts to spool, it's going to go.
You come off of it, and it doesn't want to go. It's just, it's there.
It
There's
hangs
like a
on
line.
there?
There's a very definitive line in the cam.
Yeah.
And when you get it beyond that line in the cam, and now it's very odd.
A lot of people's first reaction to this type of a bow is, it's broken.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? There's something wrong.
Forward?
That's right, because they're used to having the bow pull on them as soon as they relax. This bow, and like my wife explains it to everybody, is everybody that's a deer hunter has had a deer hang up on them. They haven't committed to that shooting lane. So you're at full draw, that deer stops short of your shooting lane. Now you're at full draw, what do? You have to hold.
Yeah.
And let's face it, some guy says I held on that deer for 5 minutes. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
With this bow, maybe he could.
Maybe.
Because you come to full draw with this bow and you relax, you can almost drop this elbow right down and hold that at full draw.
The bow's like almost locked back. It's weird.
But we'll put this on the scale, and I'm gonna tell you probably right now we've got that at 58.5 pounds for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet that we are less than 3.5 pounds at full draw.
Wow. The bow draw is good. It's definitely a new bow for me. So it's a new drawing experience.
So this is a much nicer draw cycle than the DNA was.
Yes.
Okay. And obviously the let off is beyond anything, because when you come to full draw, you can basically, you could relax on it and not have it tear your shoulders out.
I don't know how to explain this, but like if I was to compare this to cars, I just went from like, I don't know, I mean I was shooting like a really, really nice car for a while, but
from a Camaro to a Corvette.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a whole nother level of experience. This is definitely.
Because let's face it, the DNA wasn't a slouch at all.
No, and then especially the SB, the smooth pull, and now this thing this is just so boom.
Okay. So now that you're there, that deer just stepped behind the tree and it has stopped. And you don't have a shot. Just relax a little bit on the bow. What are you holding?
Well, I can't really tell because when I'm at full draw, I have a lot of stuff. I'm not going to push away from it like your Marine Corps friend, but
oh no,
there's nothing here. The weight of the bow is the issue I'd have to have.
The left arm holding the bow up.
I just don't have the endurance now from not shooting for a while. But.
So you can pull right back into it and then just shoot it.
Yep, and I will. It's not bad. Beautiful. PSE, folks. That's it. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice job.
Awesome. Wow. Alright, so we're good. I can take this and start sighting it in my basement and get my pin set up.
We'll get a couple hundred shots on it, and we'll go through and double check everything after that. Just make sure everything gets settled. It's got America's Best Bowstrings on it, a premium set on there, so you shouldn't have any issues. But we're going to go through it in a week or two after you get a couple hundred shots on it, and do it all over again.
Super. I need a target for the basement now. Now I'm going to be crazy. Be shooting in my basement every day.
Oh boy.
All right, Rick. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Outstanding.
much.
Awesome service. And
welcome. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to shooting a lot more out here.
Great. Can't wait for you to come out and fill up that range time.
Yeah. We'll see you.
Take care.